most impressive turnout of Top Fuel Nitro Harleys in more than 2 decades, and you got a front row seat, guys. We've got a lot to see, a lot to talk about. Top Fuel Harley, let's go. Two-time NHRA champion and winner in Louisiana, Randall Andrus, ready to go. Controlled Chaos, Billy Jack, Rich Vreeland here, Ty Tharp here, John Toth here, Nitro Funny Bikes here, and that includes Nitro Funny Bike superstar Armin Furr, ready to go. Former Top Fuel winner Chris Smith with Buddy Johnson, ready to go in Nitro Funny Bike. Defending champion Ryan Perry, Jimmy McMillan, ready to go. So guys, what has brought so many Nitro Harleys to Gainesville Raceway for the season opener? Well, there's multiple reasons. We'll get to that, but first and foremost, the passing of a true legend, Don DJ Johnson. We love you. They called him Nitro Santa. Had more than 100 wins as a crew chief. Sadly, we lost him a couple months ago. This event is dedicated to him, and racers have shown out from all over the country, all over the world. We're gonna find out what goes through these competitors' heads too as they get ready to pilot a 1,000 horsepower, 1,000-pound beast. Big thanks to everybody for being here, guys. How about it one time for DJ Smiling Down?
Yeah. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Thank you.
Larry, you have DJ's ashes around your neck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, let me see that. That is so cool. What a great tribute. What did DJ mean to you?
DJ meant everything. He tuned every one of my motorcycles when I first built them for the first time. For 55 years, he has always been that faithful to me.
Very cool. Top Nitro Harley racers from all over. So many of them touched and influenced by DJ. Nice tribute. Congratulations.
Qualifying deal. Now the first time I win some number one qualifying, but
Don't forget the
we're having a lot of fun this weekend.
I think we
weather came out beautiful. You know, it was worth the wait from yesterday.
I think we got to call you Red Hot Randall because you won the season opener. You're eligible for a bonus today. How special is this race for you?
I mean, it's really special. I mean, you know, come out and them have it on the line. We got a good motorcycle. We look to capitalize on this.
Here's the last question I have for you. What goes through your mind before you get ready to wrestle one of these 1,000-pound monsters?
You know, if somebody's on the side of me, all I'm thinking about, do what I normally do, your routine, and beat him on the tree and finish him on the end.
Thank you. In this video, we're going to take you behind the scenes into the pits as well. Stay tuned for that. Guys, it's an emotional weekend for many, and check this out. We talked about the double up bonus. Look at this beautiful set of cases donated by Ron Halneat. These will go to the winner. They're very valuable. I'm telling you, there's a lot at stake here. We know DJ's smiling down at this race, and you got a front row seat as well. Randall, so not only a shot at a double up, but you got a shot at these cases too. How would these look in Louisiana?
Man, that'd look good for a spare bullet for mine, you know what I mean?
Spare bullets are good.
Spare bullets is always good.
And another reason we're witnessing a record turnout is unfortunately the Top Fuel Harleys had a falling out with NHRA. They were originally supposed to be part of the program at the Gator Nationals, but they lost Mickey Thompson. They lost their payout. They had a dispute with NHRA. They asked them, hey, we'll come for a diminished payout, but can you waive the entry fee? NHRA couldn't do it. It was a stalemate. They got canceled at the Gators. So a lot of individuals that planned on running the Gators are now here. This is their version of the Gators. And anybody that follows nitro methane racing knows anybody can win. It's so easy to overpower the racetrack, smoke the tire. If you qualified, you got a chance to win, and that includes the great ghost, Larry Stanley. First round moments away. Stay with us all throughout this video as we get ready to rumble. 1,000 horsepower, ready to get turned loose. Yo. Keep this in mind too, much like the Gator Nationals, Saturday was a washout here. That meant one qualifying session Sunday morning, and now if these racers need a little bit more anxiety, a little more intrigue, they're reworking the ladder. So kind of like the old school, the street outlaw days, it's like a chip draw almost. You don't know who you're gonna run till the last second.
Up next to Rich. Which lane? You got lane choice?
It's an international happening. The man they call Sushi's here all the way from Finland. This is a supercharged Nitro Harley as he's getting ready to go. He was very close with DJ. And One of the great stories this weekend, Dean Comino. So wonderful to see you back. 5 years ago, a horrible accident at New Media where your chest was hit. How many ribs did you break?
All of them.
All of them. But you are back, my friend. I got to ask you as a competitor, what brings you back after something
I
like that?
missed it terribly. I want to be back a long time ago, but it just happened when it happened. So.
You're fearless. And I know DJ meant the world to you.
He sure did.
What do you think he would think of this turnout?
He'd be glad. He'd be glad. Yep.
Good to see you. Have a safe ride today.
Yep.
Dean Comino. It was 5 years ago in Pennsylvania that he nearly lost his life. He's making his triumphant return to Nitro Harley racing. Billy Jack out of Pennsylvania had a big explosion in Maple Grove last year. They have rebuilt the motorcycle. He's ready to go. Had to change a sprag from first qualifier till now. He is ready to go back in the program. Got to give a big shout out to two-time NHRA champion Ty Tharp. Ty, you've been around this game for a long time. What do you think of this incredible turnout?
Oh, it's great. It's nice to be in this size field. You know, hopefully we'll make 5 passes today, and you know, it's just nice to be here and honor DJ.
Yes, we miss him dearly. Last question I have for you. What goes through your mind when you get ready to wrestle one of these angry bulls? That's what you've called it before.
Probably not much. I try to turn it off. I find it best to not think about it too much.
Good luck to you.
Thank
Ty
you.
Tharp looking for a win here today.
We thank you for all these racers coming out. Father, I pray that you would keep everybody safe today, Lord, that all these bikes would stay upright. Pray that you would also touch everybody's heart, remind them how much you love them. And we thank you, Father God, for all you are and all you do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Let's get it.
Great job.
Amen.
Great job. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And guys, how about this? Terrible misfortune for Tracy Kyle. He blew up an engine in opening qualifying. He's done. That means Larry Stanley guaranteed to go to round number 2. He will advance as long as he takes the tree under power. Gotta believe the DJ is laughing at this one. He was a great friend of Tracy Kyle. Tough break for Bad Apple, but great news for Larry riding with DJ's ashes. Go racing, guys. What a way to kick off the 2022 Nitro Harley campaign. You got a front row seat. Let's get it on. This is going to be epic. Look at this line of Top Fuel Harleys. We are ready to race. First of many matchups, here we go. Newcomer John Toth out of Pittsburgh, near lane. Hua Hinta Kanan, far lane. They call him Sushi. That's what DJ called him. JT takes the... Let's take another look as this supercharged bike overpowers the racetrack and torches the head. About that, JT! John Toth, we told you anybody can win. A game of attrition, he gets the win like you're going to round 2. You know DJ would love this, huh?
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Congratulations. Good job, Team AMRA, going to round 2. I love it, Larry. Win, lose, or draw. Your buddy DJ smiling down, proud of you. You go have a blast out there, okay?
I intend to, buddy. I'm hoping to put the best run I ever did. This is a brand new motor, and I'm going to give it hell.
Good luck. The Gray Ghost racing with a heavy heart, trying to do something really special. It looks like an errant startup here. They'll have to fix that. And don't forget, in mere moments, we're going to take you back into the pits to give you a better idea of how these machines work. When in doubt, blow it out. As I said, you can't just refire these motorcycles. You got to pull the spark plugs, blow all the nitro out in case there's a little bit of nitro. You don't ever want to start one of these with nitro. If you do, you better run.
Before you try, you hurry, it's slower.
When in doubt, blow it out. Pull the plugs out.
Already did.
We'll give it another shot. In the meantime, we'll bring up our next pair. Here comes Pennsylvania's Rich Vreeland alongside the returning Tommy. race here. We're bar to bar. Dean Communell fighting that motorcycle, looking for a win here on the comeback trail. Top end, Dean Communell. What a drag race of Pedal Fest. How about that? Dean taking the win after everything that man has been through. How fulfilling is that to see?
He so deserves that. He deserves it.
Thank you so much. You were awesome. And guys, she's the one that kept us updated from the hospital 5 years ago. Thank you so much. He's making DJ proud.
He is.
We'll see if he can keep going. What a win. I see two victorious ladies. They're both going to round 2. And that is what is so special about Top Fuel Racing, guys. The parity. You never know what's going to happen. You never know when we're going to make a special, unforgettable memory. Seen a lot of upsets, and I'm so happy for this man. How special is it that DJ's ashes are guaranteed to go to the next round? The Gray Ghost, Larry Stanley, on a bye. Bit of a wild ride out there. It took a couple times, but nonetheless, you're going to round 2 with DJ's ashes. What's that mean to you?
It means the world to Larry Stanley, Gray Ghost. It means the world to me, and we couldn't have done any better.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Going on to round 2. Jimmy McMillan and Ziggy Stewart are next up. But uh-oh, look at this. Guys, did we tell you it's a battle of attrition? Nitro is not your friend. Who will coast to the finish line first? Upset, left lane. Let's take another look. Clearly, Jimmy with the starting line advantage. He was game on the tree. Ziggy with problems, but something goes away on Jimmy's bike. 9:05 takes the win. Did I tell you it's a pedal fest sometimes? It's a war of attrition nonetheless. First motorcycle to cross the finish line first takes the win. Left lane advances with a 9:05. Some of you could probably beat that out there in your Hayabusa, but it doesn't matter. He's going to round 2, and he's eligible for this big payday. I told you it's awfully unpredictable. Well, here comes Rebel Glover out of Florida. Also out of Florida, the returning Orville Meyer. What are we in store for next? This has been wild. Always good to see Rebel ready to go. Always good to see Jake the Snake Storter. Jake, I know Rebel found some magic last year. What do you think you guys got to do to get it done here in round 1?
Find a bunch more.
What do you think about the track so far?
Seems to be all right.
All right. How about that last pedal fest, man? Pretty crazy what we're seeing out there.
There's not, I don't know.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
They're looking for a little magic of their own.
Win.
We're seeing early in the season blues mixed with no qualifying. Who's going to get there first? 8:06, 1:30. Jake the Snake, I knew something was coming. Do you got a rabbit's foot on that motorcycle?
It just torched the head, so apparently not.
Oh. Jake, can you get it fixed, you think? Can you get it fixed, you think? He doesn't know. He's going to go back to the pits. That's the unforgiving nature of Nitro. They said he torched the heads. We'll see if he has some spares. Some of these racers racing on a tight budget, they don't have spares. They don't have spare engines. We'll see if he can make it back for round number 2. But nonetheless, they get past first round with a win. And a big time matchup here in round number 1 as Billy Jackson gets set to take on Ty Tharp, 2 top-notch competitors. Ty comes over, gives him a fist bump as we welcome back the legend Mike Romine to the sport. Mike, how's everything looking heading into this round?
We're lost.
Little off, he says, but he's going to go for it. Good luck to the team Billy Jack. Good luck to team Ty Tharp. This is going to be an epic matchup. This is final worthy. And there is your 2-time NHRA champion out of Spevco. Welcome back, Team Romine. Welcome back. How about that? Mike Romine. You told me you thought you were going to be a little bit off. Apparently not. Great run. Where'd that come from?
It wasn't run right earlier, and it slipped a sprag. We were fucking chasing our asses. Excuse me.
That's okay.
But he did a good job riding it there. It didn't run that mile an hour. It probably ran like 230. He probably wheelied through the lights, but he probably should have run quicker than that because he wheelied through the lights. It's a win.
Optimistic heading to round 2. Congratulations. Welcome back, Team Romine. See what the defending series champion has here in round number 1. Top of the racetrack, 663. Well, buddy, how about that 663? Not bad
It's
for the
not
buy
bad.
run,
It
huh?
slowed down a little bit, but we'll get her tuned up.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And here's defending NHRA champion, Randall Andrus. Won last weekend in Louisiana. Oh, problems there. And you know, this team may have just been testing the limits. You can do that on a buy run. You can see how much the track will hold. Well, the good news for Randall is that was a buy run, and that'll get him into round number 2. Nitro Funny Bike, Pro Fuel, all the other Nitro bikes ready to go. We're set for a killer, and I mean killer exciting, round number 2 of Top Fuel. Let's head back to the pits for a Nitro Harley update, but I wanted to show you this. Is Gainesville not one of the most camper-friendly racetracks? This big pavilion keeps you out of the rain. Pretty cool. Armin Furr victorious, and Armin's got something to show us. I don't know what it is. He won't tell me, but we're going to check it out.
You know what everybody in cycle drag world wants to know?
What's that?
You're out here busting your butt all the time. It could be hot. You're doing all the sweating. How do you keep your hair so pretty?
Well, thank you very much, man. Sometimes some people generously send me stars. I use those stars to buy lots and lots of hair product. It's about $50, $60 a race with the amount of gel that this takes. But if you see me in the morning, it's not a pretty sight.
Right?
But I like your style. It's very, very natural. A little bit of a mohawk up there. Pretty cool.
My girlfriend does my hair for me.
Oh, your girlfriend does your hair. She does a great job. Let's ask her about it.
It was free.
He looks great. You keep him looking so good.
Thank you.
Excellent. You guys are having a good time. That's the important part.
Fantastic.
Yes, they are. But it's not just laughing and joking around because there's a lot of work to be done between rounds, and these guys are wrenching away on Armin Furr's motorcycle. And we got to say big congratulations to Billy Jack. I know the adrenaline must still be pumping. You had to take on Ty Tharp, two-time champion. I know you've been 630s in testing, but in terms of racing, that was a career best, and you couldn't have asked for it to come at a better time.
Yeah, I believe it was like a career best. You know, the mile an hour, it was 2:49, but that was with the back wheel. The front wheel never touched the ground until after the finish line. That's why the mile an hour was so big. But you know, it still would have been a 230 mile an hour pass for sure. You got to take off a little bit, you know, for the length of the bike, but it had a lot of power on the big end. We slowed it down at the beginning because we had issues in qualifying. We didn't know if it was going to drop a hole like it did in qualifying, so, you know, Mike did his thing, man. He pushed some buttons, and, you know, in testing, Wayne was helping me out, and he came up with a pretty good package for this bike with, you know, the way everything's working. Mike's just feeding off of that and using his knowledge, and you know, I don't know what to say. I mean, I couldn't be happier. You know, big shout out to Ty Tharp, man. He's a good dude.
Great competitor. Great race.
You know, I've had a top Fuel Harley for what, 4+ years now, and I've come close, but that was my first time I ever beat Ty, and he's very gracious at the other end. You know, he's a good dude, and I'm very thankful to race against this caliber of guys out here, and, you know, and put down some decent numbers, and we'll see what we can do next round.
Well, very cool. We're going to get to round 2, but before we do that, I thought it would be cool if we show the fans real quick some of the maintenance you got to do between rounds. Let's go take a look. Here is that victorious motorcycle heading to round 2. Billy, it's a lot more work than people think. What do you got to do in between rounds here?
I don't have to do too much, but my guys, they've been on top of it. We had a problem during qualifying. We dropped a hole. Mike Bromine and Sterling and all my guys, John McConnell, they dug into Steve Bowie. They all dug into the bike, and we put all 3 brand new sprags, you know, that was furnished by Jay Turner Racing. You know, he doesn't want to see me sit out, so.
Explain to people what a sprag is, who may not know.
A sprag is what your transmission, when it locks up. When it goes into full lockup, they slip. This is one of them, what it looks like. Then we have 3. And we had suspicion that on the computer that one of the sprags was slipping. So Mike said, let's change it. And we busted our butts in between rounds, and these guys got it done, and we went out. We were in left field, man. And Mike just put a tune-up in it that, you know, that felt safe. And here it wound up being fastest at around a 46. And don't get me wrong, the 249, that would be wonderful to say that's my personal best. But, you know, we tripped the mile an hour marker with the back wheel. The front wheel was in the air the whole time. And that's why the mile an hour marker was big. But, you know, on paper, it should have been like 230 some mile an hour, which definitely is my personal best. 224 on Friday was my personal best before, but so I don't know. You know, time slip says 249, but that's not real.
Impressive pass nonetheless. So Billy, what else are we doing here? The plug's got to come out. The oil has to be changed. What did you do between rounds? It's all buttoned up and ready to go.
Basically, this one was normal maintenance. Mike Romine looked at the computer, and we did the normal, you know, four new spark plugs, all new clutch plates and steels. Drain the oil, of course, new oil, and that's about it. You know, charge the battery, and, you know, when everything's working good, it's not a lot of work, but it can, you know, you can go from 0 to 0 real quick in this sport. But
well, let's hope Billy keeps it going. They put in the work this morning, and it's paying off.
They're gonna pull this all apart. There's 16 clutch discs in there. I gotta change, and it gets hot.
Mike, now that you have had a chance to look at the computer, what did you find?
Nothing surprising. It ran good. It didn't run 249 miles an hour. It probably ran like 230.
Still very, very impressive, though, that you were able to motor him to a career best when he needed it most. We knew how tough Ty was going to be. Was that a special tune-up you had in your back pocket?
No, actually, I mean, they've run that tune-up before in the bike. I've just kind of nursed what I do with it, but that tune-up's not far off of what they've been running. It just had, you know, mechanical problems. They pushed the head off a couple times. They had some ignition issues. I'm just trying to help them straighten them out. We had the bike over the winter. Nothing I did. I mean, that bike will run like that without me. It's a good bike. And they had a good tune-up. They just had a lot of problems with, you know, ignitions, and they had things going wrong. The guy that was helping them, you know, I'm helping them this weekend, but the guy that was helping them, he's got a handle on that bike. That bike will run real good. That's a good bike.
All right, so round 2, similar tune-up, or are we hopping it up a little bit?
Nah, it's Sun's on the track. I'd just be happy to repeat right now. You know, the bike it might go up there and smoke the tire. I'm not saying it won't, but the bike's pretty soft early, and I'd rather keep it that way right now. We may get outrun, but I don't want him to go out there because he has a problem. I mean, not just him, everybody. When they smoke the tire, you know, first thing, the race is over, and 2, you know, they break things and pop the heads off and do all kinds of stuff. I'm just trying to get him up and down the track. If he can run a bunch of runs like that, we'll be fine.
Cool. Good luck, you guys.
You're running deep. You want to go out last, first?
Like, we're running deep. We'll go out first, last, what?
The last on the ladder, it's only 4 pairs. You want to go last?
Yeah. I got the insurance, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, where's my stickers at? Hopefully we peel that off when we're going down the track. We'd go that fast, you know what I mean? Ride. I want to say hi to him too. I want to say hi to Larry. Larry was very instrumental years ago that people don't know. I was running a carbureted bike, and we were at Acco, New Jersey, and I had some people there who were interested in helping me with financially, and I brought those people over to Larry McBride's trailer, and Larry didn't really convince him, but he told him that I would be good for the sport, and he thinks I would do fine. And that's when we went from the carbureted bike to the funny bike, and then, you know, here we are, Top Fuel. So
pretty cool.
You know, Larry was instrumental in doing that. He's a great guy too.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I know he'd say the same about you guys. We appreciate the support here on Cycle Training.
Oh, you teach it. Yeah, that's how he does it. Sterling came up with that idea.
Well, guys, that's what we do on this channel, and I hope you like it. Our aim is to take you inside the sport, inside access behind the ropes. Now, get ready for round number 2. Let's see who's going to win this thing and who's going to move on. What a tough field. DJ would be proud of all these guys. But don't forget about this guy either. He's going to be tough to beat. Oh, but he's in trouble here. Wanted to give you a half-track view. Randall up in smoke. The 2-time NHRA champion is out of here. Randall up in smoke. Can you believe it? What an upset, guys. Anything can happen in Top Fuel. Congratulations, JT. So many upsets, so much has gone wrong, but it's going right for these two Cinderella stories. Ziggy Stewart out of Virginia, Rebel Glover, far lane, who will punch their ticket into the much anticipated semifinal round here at the DJ Nationals. Oh no, something wrong in the other lane though. This could be it for Rebel. They're saying he's broke. They're saying it's a solo pass, and that motorcycle is leaking fluids. Did we tell you? Did we mention how unforgiving, how difficult this sport can be? Ziggy Stewart getting some help from Spider-Man crewman Roland Stewart, 1982 U.S. Nationals winner. Ziggy on a fly. Oh, he blows the tire away. Rebel's going to be sick because he knows he would have had a chance to win. It's a wonderful thing to have Lady Luck on your side sometimes in drag racing. As you can see, vulnerable in the right lane, but due to the oil leak in the left lane, Right lane moving on to the final 4. Gray Ghost looking to keep it going. He's gonna need some magic in that necklace though to get by defending champion Ryan Perry. But as we've seen today, anything can happen. We have seen our share of upsets, and Larry undoubtedly the sentimental favorite here this weekend. What are we in store for next?
Hit it.
Nice launch for the Gray Ghost. Oh, but he hazes the tire at about the 330. Perry's hot streak will continue. 661, 205. Well, guys, the weekend ends in round 2, but a good outing nonetheless. I think one DJ would have been proud of, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What do you think happened there? Just overpowered the racetrack?
I'm not really sure. Almost like he hit an oil slick.
Huh. Well, nonetheless, congratulations, guys. Good outing for them. Ryan Perry goes to the final 4. Who's next? Will it be Billy Jack? We'll find out. 2 great stories here. A couple of Pennsylvania boys ready to do battle. 2 top-notch riders. Who will punch their ticket into the final 4? Billy Jack, hoping that he can duplicate his performance from round number 1. Dean Comino looking to continue his successful comeback into this sport. How triumphant it is. Here we go. What a race here. We're side by side, bar to bar. The Keystone Click not separated by much. Something goes away on Dean's bike. Billy Jack takes the win. 656, 222. What a battle. High mile an hour. How about 222 miles an hour, Mike Romine? You guys are really picking up some serious speed.
Yeah, that was probably more normal there. Bike didn't leave very good, but hey, it's a win light.
In the final 4.
Right.
What's the goal now?
See what happened there, why it slowed down a little bit, but hell, we'll live with that.
You're going on to the final 4. Congratulations. They're doing a great job. Team Billy Jack, 1 step closer to winning the Don DJ Johnson Nationals. And a great job, too, by Dean Comino. Welcome back, Dean. We're going to see big things out of him. Semi-finals. And there's our favorite hairstylist. Armin Furr and Michael Balch about to face off. Oh no, we've got problems right lane. What a disappointment for Armin Furr. We told you Nitro is not your friend, but an opportunity for Michael Balch on his brand new bike. The defending Nitro Funny Bike champion looking to lay one down. Nice launch for Balch. He fights it, keeps it in the groove. He gets better each time out. Top end of the racetrack, 746. Red, what'd you see out there? Looks like got a little bit loose.
Well, it got a little bit loose, and when it did, it put a hole out in the motor because it didn't stay loaded, so it wouldn't burn the fuel we put in it. And, I mean, every now and then you're lucky.
Luck helps in drag racing. Greg, you know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nonetheless, you guys are going to the final. How exciting is this?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. First time out with a new machine.
We'll let you get back to the pitch.
Thanks,
you may
Jack.
have some work to do. Congratulations. Not sure what happened to Armin Furr. Sorry about your luck, Armin. What happened?
Really don't know yet. Look down. A lot of times we've had in the past, sometimes the fuel would shut off for dumb reasons. Which it's an OCR fuel shut off. I fixed that a couple years ago. Fuel's still on. I don't know.
Sorry about your luck. Good weekend nonetheless. Here comes Chris Smith on a fly run. He's doing enough to get lane Smith, one heck of a racer. He won an NHRA Top Fuel Harley event last year. Can he get lane choice top into the racetrack? Smith, 678, 202. 202. How about that? Chris Smith earns himself lane choice. I'll tell you what, it's going to be an epic final. Michael Balch, Chris Smith. Pick your winner. It is your Pro Fuel final round in this lane out of Hawaii Racing, one of the most dominant Pro Fuel racers, Sam White Lightning. Terminator 2, he will oppose another tough customer, Rockstone, Rocky Jackson out of Louisiana. This is going to be a great final round. It's a great stepping stone into Top Fuel. Features carbureted high gear only bikes, and that's what it's all about. Thank you, Paul Watson. The DJ Johnson Championship title. The winner will receive that prestigious award. Two of the best Pro Fuel racers out there, ready to battle. Come out and see us at a race this year. It's a ton of fun. Come to an AHDRA event. Here we go, final round. Another great race. Jackson and White bar to bar. White pulling away. White Lightning on Terminator 2 takes the win. 726, 172.
Hey, 26, what do you got? We still improved every pass.
Pretty good way to start out the season. Take me through this weekend.
Well, it's difficult for everybody, right, with the weather conditions and obviously being the first race of the year. So, it's just foreign to the racetrack, foreign to the organization, foreign to all the racers. I ain't been on the track in 5-6 months. So, it's usually always a race of attrition, the first one. It seems to be the same way, at this one. But, today's great. The track is really good. The weather's great. I mean, I saw 600 feet earlier today, so we went out a little hot early, but I got to calm down a little bit. So then, so I'm pretty happy with that. We picked it up a little bit mile-an-hour wise that time. It was a little bit lazy in the mid out there the last round, so I made a little adjustment for that. PT about the same, a couple miles an hour. All good.
Congratulations, you got a championship belt too. All right, yeah, What an exciting round of Top Fuel Harley. We are now down to just 4. Mike Romine trying to consummate this welcome back mission. Billy Jack trying to get to the winner's circle, but there's a lot of tough competitors still left as well. This one's going to be a fight to the finish. Billy Jack on his way back, but guys, we're hearing bad news. We're hearing rumors that this excessive rain this weekend may finally be causing some problems. Let's get an update. Guys, I understand they're taking a good hard look at the racetrack, and we did have excessive rain on Friday. They may have water seeping up through the track. That's what we were afraid of, and they want to make sure this is safe before they continue. So right now, riders meeting going down. A decision expected soon. Let's listen in and see how they're going to sort this one out. Guys, very unfortunate incident there, but I just talked to track crew and they said water is seeping up at 1,000 foot, safety first. They said this was unrelated to the incident with Victor Gauthier. They said as they continued to work on the track, more water seeped up. It's getting very hot here this afternoon. They did give them some options. Do you want to wait till it cools down? But unfortunately, AHDRA, they just decided, hey, we don't want to wait, and that's a good call as well, because what if you wait and the track doesn't improve? They didn't want to cut to 1,000 foot either. That was going to be a dangerous situation, but nonetheless. Let's get you right to this riders meeting, inside access as to how they're going to figure this out.
So the only thing, what we could do is, Darcy said you weren't coming to no more AHDRA races, so we couldn't finish it at an AHDRA race with KT, and I don't know about you. So we can all good.
Does that mean Ryan gets the cases?
Huh?
Does that mean Ryan gets the cases?
Yeah, we're kind of fucked on the cases if you guys want to stop here and divide the money into points. And then we'll have to do the cases on another race. I'll talk to Ron. We can't split the cases at 4. What do you guys think? I'm talking It's either finishing at another race. Well, tomorrow would be an option too, but a bunch of guys said they can't stay till tomorrow. So that ain't.
I'm fine with another race.
It's either another race, but Jay Turner says them guys ain't coming to no more races. I don't know where they're racing at, but they're not racing. Or we just divide the purse money and the points up as it is now between the four of you. But we're just fucked on the cases. We'll have to give it away at another race.
I'll take it.
I'm going to be at all of them, but I'm not in this. I know it's all in this stuff right now. So they can't stay.
What's up? What are we going to do?
We either got to finish it at another race or divide everything up right now. Between four. Divide the first money and the points.
Seriously. No way.
Order coming out at 1,000 foot. It's coming out. They can't stop it.
Track guy said it wasn't no way.
Can't stop it.
That's crazy. I mean, after all day, the water's coming up now.
That's because of the sun beat. It's happened here for years. That happens. Yeah, but when the sun, if we had cloud cover today, it probably never happened. But this track is notorious for that.
I'm flying out in the morning too. I can't even stay tomorrow. You know what I mean?
So Pro Fuel, you got two guys left. What do you want to do?
Me and Chris. Me and Chris already discussed it. We're going to split the purse money and finish our race at another race.
Huh?
Chris is cool with finishing our race at another race.
Okay.
Another AHDRA race.
That's not splitting the purse money.
That's not splitting the purse money.
You get paid on that at the next race.
Okay.
Yeah. But you guys, you and Chris agreed you want to finish this at another race. Okay, fine. How about the four top fuel bikes left? Ryan, Billy.
Finish it at another race.
Ziggy, where's Ziggy at? Ziggy!
Hey, Ziggy!
Who else is still JT?
They tried to pick on him. What he's saying is, don't got to be the next race. Whatever they want to do with that. Right, yeah. Or if you say, hey, we're all going to go to the September Rock. You got four of you left. It's either all four of you agree on the race you all be at over the course of the year, and we split the purse and the points right from the stage.
I'm not going to Martin, Michigan.
Well, it could be any race. A lot of these guys ain't coming to another race.
I mean, it could be Rockingham. I mean,
JT! JT! Hey! Come here, man. Come on, get this city the fuck up. You are the four guys left.
I know I'm doing Cecil because it's in my backyard. I'm not sure. I don't know what the schedule is.
There's got Rockingham.
I'm here for TJ. I mean, when's the TJ race? I mean,
Yeah, that's the only reason I came to. Otherwise, I would have been in Louisiana.
I got 100,000 to work back home. You know,
So it sounds like you guys want to split the purse, and then we'll. The cases will have to go with another race.
I done already sold them to race relay.
All right,
That's
we're
what
going
the cases will be between us four, correct?
Correct? Yeah. It would be between you four, y'all doing it when the case is.
And it's still got to be a 4-1 race.
Right. So everybody's got to come to one more race.
Are you coming to the finals?
Between the all four, you have to be at that race.
I'll hold the case.
Out of the race we've been going.
I'm good on cases. And Mike Romine, he's got a bunch more. Frank. All right, so that's what we're
Dividing points, dividing first. And we'll settle the belt and the cases. And the race that we all four are at.
You'll probably come in September, right? None of the races coincide with anybody else. Right.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not picking up one Martin, Michigan. I can tell you straight up.
you're not going to Sturgis.
That way, we'll just kind of payout to be.
So it'll be the fall sometime.
September, whenever the hell I think it's rocking.
September Rockingham, you got October Cecil County. Between them two races, we figure it out. We're close for Cecil. Okay.
Be safe. And we got to be back to the point. I'll do the bell later on. Be safe.
What company did you go?
Well, I carried it from. I did.
Off the back wheel. I had the front wheel, but it's down.
Somebody told me that.
All right, so here's the big prize. We still need to decide. These cases will go to a future AHDRA event. The 4 racers remaining in competition will run for these beautiful Harley Davidson cases. Nonetheless, a wild and crazy race. We told you we'd bring you the behind the scenes inside scoop of what happens here. Thank goodness everybody stayed safe. That is the most important thing. And we'll be back for another round. And hopefully we put on a show that DJ is proud of. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Be a friend, tell a friend. If you like that video, here's another one for you. Subscribe right in the middle, and you know if there's anything fast motorcycles, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on. Well, Billy Jack may not have been able to seal the deal with a win, but how about that rig? I think he's got the best rig going.